Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Cornelius Gore. A lot of you guys know me as Group Sex. Um, Today, we're going to be talking about abortion and why abortion is bad. Whoa, skirt, pause. Before we get started, though, I have to tell you, guys, I identify as a male. So my pronouns are he, him, and billionaire. Any one of those three is perfectly fine. I am a male and I am talking about abortion. Now, wait. Whoa. That's not supposed to happen, right? Because men shouldn't be in women's business and men shouldn't be able to talk about this topic. First of all, abortion is not a woman's issue, abortion is a human issue. Also, I thought everybody was entitled to freedom of speech, which means that we can speak freely about whatever we want, whenever we want. Also, that doesn't make any sense. And you're discriminating against me when you tell me that I'm not allowed to talk about something because of my gender. And you're being sexist too. So, yeah, anyways, let's get into it. Abortion. It's wrong. Everybody knows this. It's not okay to murder, to kill your children. And yes, what is inside of the woman is a baby, which qualifies it as a person. You are killing a person. Now, if you don't consider it a baby and you want to call it a fetus, let's look at the definition of fetus, all right? This is straight off of Google. Definitions from Oxford Languages. Fetus, noun, an unborn or unhatched offspring of a mammal, in particular, an unborn human more than 8 weeks after conception. An unborn human. It says this right in the definition. Now, that's a spider. Fetus comes from Latin. It has Latin roots. So in Latin, it looks like foetus. And the definition of, oh, it's a truck. The definition of foetus is offspring. Now, what is offspring? Offspring is a person's child or children. Now, if you still consider a fetus after a clump of cells after hearing both of these definitions, then you're just ignorant. Scientists have done extensive studies on embryos, and I'm about to run out of time on this video. Anyways, I'll make a part 2 for TikTok. I'm going to keep going and post this on YouTube and Instagram, but I'll make a separate video for TikTok. Anyways, scientists have done extensive research on embryos and have come to the conclusion that embryos are autonomous humans from the beginning. I'll say that again. Scientists have concluded that embryos are autonomous humans from the beginning. Why? Because, okay, let me rewind a little bit. People say that a fetus or an embryo is just a clump of cells, so therefore the woman has the right to get rid of it or throw it, take it out of her body because it's just a clump of cells. Yeah, technically it's a clump of cells, but technically aren't I just a clump of cells? Aren't you just a clump of cells? We're all a clump of cells, so that makes no sense. Scientists have studied embryos and they have found that embryos, they move and they act independently. So they don't act like normal clumps of cells in your body. They know that they're alive and they know what to do to stay alive. That's why they have classified them as human from the beginning. They're not just a clump of cells. People will also argue that a woman should be able to have an abortion if she's not financially ready. And this is a terrible argument because what you're really saying is that poor children should die. Poor people should die. If you don't have the means or the money to take care of your child, then you should be able to kill it. That's a terrible argument. There's also the argument of, oh, what if she was raped, okay? And yes, women do become pregnant after being raped, but rape is not the main reason for women getting abortions. It's not even top 3. It's not even top 5. We're talking about 1% of all abortions are due to rape or incest, and it's even lower for incest. But if you look at the statistics and testimonies from many women who have been raped, they will say things like this, like, the only good thing that came out of this rape was my baby. They will say, and the women that have gotten abortions will say that they regret this decision. Why? Because the abortion was harder to get over than the rape. And I've had many discussions and debates with people about this, and a lot of the women I talk to say, oh, why would I take care of a baby that I didn't even want? How can I even? But that's just simply not true, because there's so many stories and testimonies from women who have been raped and who still have their children and love these children regardless. Why? Because this child had nothing to do with the rape, and you're taking a terrible act, situation, whatever you want to call it, rape, and you're making it even worse by committing murder. And the child is innocent in all of this. So because a man did something to you, now your child is getting punished for it? Because the father is a criminal, you should kill the child? It doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, some things that I found a little funny. How come when a woman's pregnant, oh man, my nose is so itchy, we don't call it a fetus shower or an embryo shower? We call it a baby shower. Why? Because we know what's in her stomach is a baby. Also, if you kill a pregnant lady, most likely they will charge you with double homicide. Why? Because you're killing 2 people. Okay, you're not killing a woman in a clump of cells. They're gonna hit you with the double. Let's see. What else we got here? I think that's about it. Yeah, I think I covered about everything I want to say. The bottom line is, abortion is not right. And in my personal opinion, when we neglect God, we neglect what is good. Therefore, we get evil in the world, and we get things such as abortion. You guys know that it's a baby inside of a woman, and if left alone, it's always going to grow into a baby. It's always going to be a child, a teenager, an adult. It's a human. We know this. We know what's right. We know what's wrong. Abortion is wrong.